Yesterday, we looked at a tier list that had like a couple phrases like, see you later, alligator. It's raining cats and dogs. Or, you know, let's rock and roll, hold your horses, you know, whoa there, buckaroo, stuff like that, right? The problem with that tier list, we went through it, but we realized that it was missing a bunch of phrases. So Jonah, in our community, Jonah, they went and made a separate one, but included the entire list of lingo words that we felt should also go on the tier list. So shout out to Jonah, because they improved the tier list, and now we have it right here for all of us to observe and look at, and we're actually going to do the real tier list now. We're actually going to do the real tier list now. We're actually going to judge and see which white people lingos are the best. It's going to take us a second to get through these, but I already know where some of these go because we went through some of these yesterday. So I'm gonna immediately start off, and I think you guys will agree. Above S tier, I'm going to make this purple. This is the OPE category. OPE is my favorite white people phrase of all time. I use it all the time myself. It's a really easy little phrase to just throw in as a little spice, you know what I mean? A little spice to your sentence, you know? So I'm giving that one, it's not even S tier. It's so universal, and it's so criminally used by me. I use it so often, it's gotta get its own category. Well, that just happened. I personally hate this one. I'm going to be very honest with you. I personally hate, well, that just happened, because it's just obnoxious. It's like when something awkward happens, there's always that one bastard that wants to get their little laugh in and be like, well, that just happened. And it's like, you're not funny. You know what I mean? You're not funny. No one's laughing with you. For my description, you think that deserves a low B? I'm definitely giving that an F. And I think it's good that we're starting with peak rick la peak and just the mid-rick lamid of mids. See you later, alligator. I'm indifferent to it. That's kind of, I should put that on there. I'm indifferent to it. Like, I'm absolutely indifferent to it. If I hear it, I'm not gonna bat an eye. I'm not gonna say anything about it, okay? Next one, loosey-goosey. All right, I like that one. I'm not gonna lie. I like loosey-goosey. I'm gonna give that an A tier. What am I? Chopped liver? Another Marvel dialogue, another Disney Channel, another Disney XD, F tier. I don't even need to explain it. Like, I've never heard someone say, what am I, chopped liver, in a sentence, and it makes sense or not piss me off. You know what I mean? Like, it's, there's never a time where I've heard that, where it's not just been the most obnoxious thing ever. Cost me an arm and a leg. Ooh. Getting a little Full Metal Alchemist on this one, dude. For this one, I will say it's like between A and B, but if I had to really rate it, I would definitely give it, I'd give it an A. For me, I'm biased because I think of Full Metal Alchemist every single time. Literally every single time I hear it, I'm like, oh, Full Metal Alchemist, you know, he loses his arm and leg, and he's got a metal arm and leg, and there's like the big joke of like, oh, it cost me an arm and a leg. They never say that in the show, but like, you know what I mean? It's just, I think of that. I'm just joshing. When used unironically, that's S tier. Let's be real. That's an S. Cause like I like that. Like it's just I'm not gonna get mad at you. I'm not gonna get pissed. I'm just like, he's joshing. You know, it's a silly one. Oh, it must be free, right? Chat, what if you've ever worked retail and you've heard that phrase before? Where, you know, you're scanning items. Like I used to work at Target, used to scan items, you know, beep, 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 on the conveyor belt, and then you put it in the bag, and then you get to one item and like you get the little prompt that's like, item not found, and you're like, oh, well, item not found, customer, and the customer's like, there's like times where you'll see an elderly person, like you'll say, oh, well, the item's not found in the system, sir, and they'll puff up their chest, they'll get this big smirk on their face right before they hit you with the line of, well, it must be free then, right? And it's like, I hate you so much. Because it's, for me, when I was working in retail, it happens like every day. Everyone thinks they're so clever when they say it. It's just annoying. It's so annoying. Yeah, dude. It is like they become possessed. It is literally like the well, it must be free ghost overtakes their body. A seance begins in the Target checkout aisle, dude. And they get summoned by the demon. And they're just like, well, it must be free. It's like, calm down, man. That's a D tier. It's not F. I don't get like mad at it, but I almost do. You know what I mean? I'm like, I guess F tier makes me mad. Makes me mad. I have had it up to here with you. Shit, how are we feeling about that one, chat? How are we feeling about I've had it up to here? And when I say up to here, I mean up to here. I'm talking like from the ground up to here. You know what I'm saying? Well, how are we feeling about that? No, I don't think that I'm indifferent to it. Okay, here's the thing. I would say it's C, because if you say I've had it up to here, I'm gonna hit you with the fucking like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're using it in a real sense, it's definitely C. Like, it's not D. It's not pissing me off. It's not like making me mad. It's not to the point where it's annoying. It goes from love, like, indifferent, I'm gonna laugh in your face, annoying, upsetting. That's kind of what it is. Does that make sense? Be there or be square. I think A. I like that one. Hey, I like that one. Our people cooked on that. You can't lie. Our people. All right. You know what you did? I agree. I think this is fantastic. I think this one's fire. I think be there or be square is fire. You're making me lose my marbles. Anytime that I hear that phrase, the only thing I can think of, I can only think of this.
You guys have officially made me lose my marbles.
Classic. Is this him now? This is wild.
Struggles like
Bro grew up? What? Time passed? Because of that, you're making me lose my marbles. I'm gonna put that in D. It's kind of annoying, but it's not upsetting. How are you gonna watch that video that we just watched and be like, no, it's not annoying or upsetting or ear piercing or damaging my eardrums or, you know, like, what? I think the phrase just sucks. Last one there is a rotten egg. More Disney dialogue. That's and I'm not just that's not a pun. You know what I mean? Because talking about rotten eggs. The kid saying it is a classic though. Fine. Okay, fine. You're right, because I did say that as a kid too. You know what? All right, I'll concede. You got me. Let's rock and roll. A tier. Okie dokie, easy S tier. That's an easy S tier. That's like an easy, you know, LeBron James layup on the kindergartners. You know what I mean? Like that's not a problem for him. Hold it, Buster. Hold it there, Buster. That's a C tier. I feel like I'm not like, I laugh. I like chuckle a little bit. It doesn't bother me though. I also can't I'm not gonna take it seriously. Whatever floats your boat. That's a B tier. I'm indifferent to that. Like, it doesn't invoke any feelings. You know what I mean? I'm not getting emotional with that one. Doesn't piss me off at all. Whatever floats your boat, I think, like, whatever floats your boat. Like, I think I've probably said that casually before. Now, what I would put in, like, D tier is if whatever floats your goat was on this list. I hate that. I hate that one, dude. Hate that one. Hey, whatever floats your goat, dude. This might piss some people off. I hate when people say Starbies instead of Starbucks. Oh! I start getting feral. My mouth starts foaming. I start getting violent. Whatever tickles your pickle. Oh! I like that one. Listen here, pal. What are we thinking? S? Absolutely not. C tier? All right, explain. I was gonna say B because I'm kind of indifferent. It's not good, it's not bad. I feel like I'm gonna laugh in your face. I'm gonna laugh in your face a little bit with that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna laugh in your face just a little teensy weensy bit. Boom shakalaka. Ooh, that's F. That's F. Like, I hate that one. I don't like that one at all. I had like friends back in high school when I'd play not high school, elementary school, when I played basketball with them, and they'd say that every time they like made a basket, and I'd be like, bro, like they throw a little paper into the trash. Boom shakalaka. Now you know what is peak? When you say Kobe. Kobe, that's good. I like that one. Cool beans. Oh.
Cool beans. Bet. Bloody hell. Jesus on a fucking boat.
This is all that I think of whenever I see cool beans. Chat, these are their catchphrases, by the way. I guess it depends. S tier because Anga says it. So what I was gonna say was, Angaku does say it, but it doesn't piss me off when Angaku says it. I'm gonna go ahead. That fucking picture attached to it, dude. The cool beans. Willem Dafoe spreading his legs. I'm gonna put it in D tier because yeah, it does piss me off, but it doesn't upset me. Awesome sauce. S tier. Damn, babe, your titties are awesome sauce. That's easy S tier. Easy S tier. It's like you put awesome sauce on a Bodaciousness. God. Holy guacamole. That's like almost F tier. What? So you said S, A, B? No, dude. It doesn't get anything higher than C. Do you like them apples? There's only one good scene where that is like relevant. There's only one good scene where it's good.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
Cook that fraud! That's the only time it's good. D tier. Why is it anything involving food? You got rotten egg, cool beans, holy guacamole, them apples. All of them are D tier. They're all D tier. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's another D tier. That is another D tier. That is not S. That is... What is your profile picture? That's another D tier. No, I'll give that a C tier. That's like, I'd like giggle at that. I'm not mad at it. You and what army? S? That's another C tier. Another C tier, I think, for that one. It's a little bit of a Marvel quote, but it's kind of funny. It's a little charming. It's a little endearing. Be there in a jiffy. A picture of Robert Downey Jr., dude. Nah, I give that an A tier. Yeah, all right, I get you, Chad. I get you. All right, I'm on your side on that one. Look, I won't give it an S. The people who say that they will be there in a jiffy usually are there in a jiffy too. You know what I mean? Usually they are. Cool your jets, mister. Yeah, I'm not indifferent to that. I think I'd still laugh at you if you said that, but I'm not, like, it doesn't piss me off and it doesn't annoy me. A hoot and a holler. That's peak. That's S. That's an easy S. Easy S. I'll give it that. Easy S tier. I'm having a hoot and a little bit of a holler. Take a hike, pal. I'm indifferent to that. I'll give take a hike a little bit of a B tier. Hot diggity dog. I'm saying S. I'm saying S on that one. I like that. Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Classic. Mickey Mouse saying, you know what? Actually, I think if I got rid of my bias, I'd put it A. It's not S. It's definitely an A. Hot diggity dog is up there, but yeah, I don't know if I could totally put it up there. Well, there's my workout for the day. I've said this before. I'll put this in B. I'm indifferent to it. I've said it before. Oh, you guys are rating it so harsh. You guys are rating it so harshly. I like that. The laziest motherfuckers say that shit. Okay, fine. I'll put it in C tier. The old ball and chain. I personally love that. I can't wait to call my wife the old ball and chain, dude. Whenever I get a wife, I love that one. I love the old ball and chain. I think that's so cute. I'll give that A tier. H-E double hockey stick. Fuck you, just curse. I'm putting that in F. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's a D tier. That's a D. It doesn't piss me off. It's like a thing kids say. When do you even use this? Yeah, the British mind can't comprehend what goes on in it. What kind of intellectual jokes us Americans be using in school, dude. Holy cow. That's a S. I mean, come on, dog. Like, chat, what if you've ever said holy cow before? That's a classic. That's an easy S. Like, I feel like you can't put it any lower. It's just too good. It's too good. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill you think is F? I think take a chill pill. If somebody said that, I'm kind of like, it's like, I'm not indifferent to it, but I think I might like laugh at you. You know, like I might laugh at you and not take you seriously. Take a Xanax is crazy. I'm gonna say C tier. What a doozy. I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not mad. Doozy is a good thing. Doozy's like, oh, that was a doozy. That you said, I had me going, that was a doozy. That one was a doozy. That's like a bad thing. Like, it was hard. It was a hard thing to do, you know? It's like a challenge. I'm kind of indifferent to this. I'm not, like, mad if I hear someone say that. Catch you on the flip side. This one's really split. All right, I'm going to pull this one, all right? I'm going to pull this one. Everyone's saying B, like, you're indifferent to it. Like, it's not invoking any emotion to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go B. I'll say B. I agree with you. Catch you on the flip side. Yeah, I'm like, whatever. Let's blow this popsicle stand. It's like Marvel dialogue. I'm throwing it an F. I'm throwing that an F, dude. Like, it's Marvel, like, Disney XD, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is, let's blow this popsicle stand? What does that mean? What does that mean? You blow the popsicle guy. Oh, shit. Doodles. What is this picture? What is this picture? All of you are saying F tier. I agree. Toodles is like what the, like, you know, like you ever go to Walmart? You ever see the Karen arguing with the Walmart manager? The Walmart manager comes in, then the manager's supervisor comes in and tells the manager like, hey, just give her the discount and give her a refund back. And then the Karen gets her way. And the Karen will walk off and say some cringe like, Toodles, and like, you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, whoa, you know what I mean? Whoa, I'm gonna, whoa. Speak of the devil. I use, chat, one of you currently use speak of the devil in your own language now. Like you already say it already. I'm not indifferent to that. I actually use that. Speak of the devil, they cooked with that. That's a good one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's a classic. That's a classic. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't even need to argue that one. No, that's just like everybody uses that. Aw, shucks. Ah, shucks. It's like a B. I'm definitely like, it's definitely is not a bad one. Like, I'm not laughing at aw, shucks. I'm not like, it's not C tier, D tier, or F. I think that's fine. Smell ya later. All right, anybody who has played Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green or Pokemon Red and Blue, shout out to Pokemon Red and Blue, you know that your rival says smell ya later after every interaction you have with them. You go and interact with Gary and he says, oh, smell ya later. And then he walks off and he does a little dun 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 dun. And it's like so annoying. For that reason, D tier. You're barking up the wrong tree. It's kind of like, listen here, pal. Like, they're kind of the same. Why is his ass highlighted in this? I don't like that I'm touching it. Sorry, let me stop touching it. Why is his ass highlighted? Nah, I'm giving that a D tier. That's a D tier. It's not even a C tier. What is this? Wait a damn minute. Just go ahead and save that one for later. The bee's knees. Would you use that for? Like, oh, that's the bee's knees. It's like a 70s phrase. I'm giving it a D. Like, it doesn't piss me off, but it's just like, shut up. Hope you're hungry for a knuckle sandwich. A tier? That's like a C, like I'm gonna laugh at you. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna laugh at you for that. It's not like I'm definitely not indifferent to it, but it's like I'm not mad at you for it. It's not annoying. Newsflash, buddy. Hey there, newsflash, buddy. The fucking paper boy. God, I'll give that A. I like that one. You know what I mean? Newsflash, buddy. I like that one. Cup of Joe. I would say I'm indifferent to Cup of Joe. I'm indifferent to that. Like, if I hear someone say that, I'm not gonna be like, what are you talking about? You're on thin ice, pal. I'm indifferent to that as well. Hold your horses is an A tier, at least. I am willing to hear you out if you say hold your horses is S tier. Oh, everybody's saying S? Hold your horses, all right. Hold your horses. Let's skedaddle. That's another S tier. That's another S tier. That's another S tier. That's so good. I love that. When someone says let's skedaddle, I imagine like in like Scooby-Doo, when they got the little like their little sound of like the and they got a little dust cloud underneath their feet and they run. That's what I think of. You know what I mean? That's what I think of. Exactly. It implies quickness and whimsy. Exactly. For Pete's sake. B tier, I'm indifferent to it. Dude, we gotta do British lingo next as our next tier list. British lingo would go crazy. No Americans can make it though. We need to have somebody else make the options because I don't know what all of them are. Put a cork in it. It's like F, dude. I'm gonna be real. Like kind of F. That's like, it's not even redeeming. It's not funny. It's not like, it's just like, you just sound like an asshole if you say that. You hear people say zip it. You know, like that's fine. I'm indiffererent to that. But if you say put a cork in it, that's like rude. Zip it, buddy, is another good one. Assemble yellow teeth. Yellow teeth Avengers. Bro just tagged all the British people. The 2 British people. You also didn't even tag Alexon, dude. Go take a long walk off a short pier. That's F tier. Ooh. Why I oughta? It's like a C tier. I'm gonna laugh in your face if you say that, you know? Like, I'm not mad at it. Yellow. You get your phone. Somebody's calling you. Ba-da-dum, doo-da-doom, doo-da-doom. Yellow. Who is it? Oh, yes, it's me, your boy. And then, you know, you hit him with the flip phone close. You know what I'm saying? You hit him with the... Hello, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Classic. I'm indifferent to that. That doesn't piss me off. Say yellow, it's fine. It's corny, but I'm indifferent to it. Like, I'm not mad at it. Up yours. Up yours is such a, like, it's like borderline upsetting. It's really not that great. It's like, up yours is okay. It's really okay. It's very 90s, doesn't really work anymore. It's not, I'm not gonna laugh in your face with it. It's like pissing me off almost. It can be used aggressively and it's boring. Just say like up your ass. You know what I mean? That's rich coming from you. That's a cook. I think A tier for sure. I think A tier on this one. I'm okay with that. Be there or be square is definitely like the most solid A tier pick for sure. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy I think is like, it's A tier. I'll give that A tier. No more Mr. Nice Guy. It is very silly. Like it's just like silly and like I'm not taking it seriously. Like it's just whatever. Like no more Mr. Nice Guy. Why I oughta. It's like these cartoon phrases. Like these are all like cartoon character phrases. Live in the dream. This is like, hey, how you doing? Oh, live in the dream. I think before I said this one was B tier. I'm indifferent to it. It doesn't do anything for me. It's just like whatever. It's just live in the dream. Like, you know, hey, wise guy. It's another C tier, dude. It's just another, like, it's another one of these, like, why I oughta, like, you know, you and what army? Hold it there, Buster. Listen here, pal. It's just all, like, they all feel the same. I actually will say, because of everything else that we've put in here, I'll put Take a Chill Pill up to B tier. Because I feel like it doesn't deserve to be around the rest of these things. In my opinion, I don't think it deserves to be around the rest of this mid. In my opinion, IMO, TBH, to be honest with you. I'm definitely indifferent to it. Foreign name, I said this before, and I'll say it again. This is a classic for me, because I have a weird name. And so every single teacher that I had, sometimes teachers, you know, they look at my name and they'd be like, oh, dude, I'm gonna mispronounce this. I'm just gonna butcher it. I'm not even, and then the other classic is, I'm not even gonna try this. I'm not even gonna, you know who you are. And I'd be like, oh, in front of the bitch dog, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, man, shit. Now they're never gonna want to take my last name, you know what I mean? I told the story yesterday too, but I had a principal that like actually learned my name for graduation. And like without me even saying, like I figured on my graduation day, you know, I was gonna hear it for the billionth time of like, raw. I don't even know how to pronounce this. I've just come get your diploma. I really had a feeling that was gonna happen, but my principal got it right. I was really happy that he took the time to go and learn it. Like he told me that he was gonna learn it, and he did. And on my graduation day, he got like really excited because he saw in my face that he had gotten it right. And he asked, he's like, did I get it right? And I was like, yeah. And then I grabbed my diploma and never saw him again for the rest of my life. And now that you think about it, yeah, that is a good last impression. That is a very good last impression that I did leave. Foreign name, I'm gonna butcher this one. For me, that's like an A tier. Because like that holds memory for me. It holds good and bad memory, but mostly just like I look back in the moment, it feels bad because it feels like I'm being singled out. But as I've gotten older, I appreciate it more because I'm like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's funny. It's a little silly thing. It didn't really matter. Get with the program. I'll give that B. Like, I'm indifferent to it. Give the program is B. Look what the cat dragged in. You hate this one? I do too. It's really cartoony, but it's not cartoony enough to be like, hey, wise guy. It's like pissing me off almost. It's almost pissing me off, but not quite there. I'd give it a D tier. Solid D tier. You betcha. Again, with this one, I'm indifferent. It's just like I've heard it a billion times. I'm definitely indifferent to it. No shit, Sherlock. It's obnoxious, dude. It's really obnoxious. It's funny, but it's not funny enough for me to be like, yeah, I like it. It's just like, I don't know. No shit, Sherlock. It just sounds like you're being an asshole, but like I get it, I guess. B tier? I think solid B tier. No shit, Sherlock? Yeah. It's like above everything we have in C, so it has to be B. Cat got your tongue? What is this image? The two cat ones go back to back. Look what the cat dragged in, cat got your tongue. Yeah, I'd say D tier. Okay. My favorite one on the list, other than Ope, get a load of this guy. I love this one, and I'm glad I was gonna put it up there earlier. This is an easy S tier, the easiest one, easily the easiest one. Get a load of this guy. Holy cow, awesome sauce. Speak of the devil, hold your horses. Like if I had to put these in order, I'd see if this is probably how I'd do it. I think this is a good list. Let me see if there's any ones that I want to change. Let's see. Newsflash Buddy, I think deserves to be up here too. I'll give Newsflash Buddy. I'll give that S. I like that that one. I like that one. Take a hike, pal. I'll give A. Hey, wise guy. I'll move up to B. White people lingo tier list. Argue with the wall. This is not a debate at all. White guy approved. White guy approved. Yes.
Cost him an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
White guy approved. Thank God. I'm not gonna get canceled for this.